Here we go.
The non-league side, Morecambe, today could be a far bigger day. It could be the day its whole future is secured.
The club is currently suspended from the National League over its financial issues, but a new takeover deal has been agreed. Our sports reporter Joe has the latest.
For Morecambe, at last, a glimmer of hope. They started this season on the brink of extinction, but today could be the day this club secures its future.
There was an old wooden roller coaster down the fairground on Morecambe Promenade, and I feel like I've been riding on that for the past few weeks, and I just want to get off. Tomorrow will be 10 weeks since the staff have been paid, and some are still working there. It's not the 11th hour, it's the last minute almost of the 11th hour.
They've been running out of cash and running out of hope. The owner, Jason Whittingham, put the club up for sale, and in the 3 years since then, they've suffered 2 relegations. The squad's down to 8 players. They're suspended from the league, and the talk of this town was facing up to the crisis.
Broken, just don't know now. All the numbers is saying, you just feel silent now.
It's like losing a member of your family. It's just so sad that someone is allowed to potentially take it all away from us.
But yesterday a statement came from the club. A takeover deal had been agreed with new owners, the Punjab Warriors. If it goes through, Morecambe can look forward. They need to settle debts, they need to sign players, but their first match of the season could be at home next weekend.
How will you feel, Rod, watching Morecambe Football Club step back onto a pitch again?
I'm tingling when you say that, and I'm not joking. It'll be enormous relief. I'm sure there'll be a lot of emotion when, you know, this 105-year-old community asset really is threatened. It touches everybody. It's part of our lives. It's part of a lot of people's lives, and we want that to remain so.
They've never played in the top flight or been past the FA Cup third round. But Morecambe Football Club are huge for this local community. For more than a century, this town's had its team. This year, all that matters is they just have their club back. Joe Linsky, BBC News.
Do you know what Mike's here now? I mean, it's a story that you followed for a while now, and it goes. This kind of goes beyond.
Well, any fan would be emotionally involved in this story because it could happen to your club, happen to my club. Leeds, they almost went years ago. Doesn't matter the size of the club, doesn't matter which league you're in, as long as you've got a club to support, that's the main thing. And there are various clubs in different situations of stages of peril, if you like. Sheffield Wednesday, Wigan have been to the brink before finally coming back and being saved. So any fan can empathise with this thing. It goes way beyond the football pitch. It is the heart of a community, isn't it? The beating heart of a community. It brings people together. It's their social life that means them all, as we heard from the fans there. It's like a part of the family. And I can understand Morecambe fans are a bit sceptical still, because the owners of Morecambe actually did put the club up for sale in 2022. So it's been going on a long time, this. And then just in June this year, a takeover deal by the Punjab Warriors was agreed and approved by the EFL, but it was never finalised. And so since then, obviously, Morecambe have gone down out of the Football League into the National League, the first tier of non-league football. As we heard in Joe's report there, staff haven't been paid for several weeks. They haven't got enough players now, only 8 players, so they haven't been able to fulfil fixtures due to the financial worries as well. 3 matches already this season are being postponed. And fans can think, oh, we've been to this stage before, you know, takeover's been talked about, but not actually happened. And also, there is a bit of background, it's a completely separate situation. The co-owner, the owner of Jason Whittingham, he was a co-owner of Worcester Warriors Rugby Club a few years ago, and in 2022 was disqualified as a director for 12 months after a court hearing. Worcester indeed went into administration for a period before being reformed. They were suspended by the RFU. Even the government's been involved in this case, trying to push things along. The Culture Secretary, Lisa Nandy, has written to Jason Whittingham, urging him to sell. And she told us on BBC Breakfast just a few weeks ago that the new bill to approve the new independent football regulator that's been set up and established by law would make a difference in this matters, but it's not going to really be effective until later this year. Now, if this deal can go away, it's going to be a case of catch-up.
Wait a minute.
Sort of debts to settle, players to sign. They lost 3 fixtures, postponed already. So, but even if they went down another league, fans really could swallow that if they still have a club to support.
It's,
So everything's
Go away.
there are crucial dates, aren't there? Or there have been like markers when they've had to wait. So today, will we know?
Well, hopefully that we'll get confirmation that the takeover deal has indeed, well, it's been agreed, but it needs to be rubber stamped. And that's
And
what
after all this, the fans will all be waiting.
So they'll be waiting, but it does seem like this
And
could
stuff.
this could finally be light, a big light at the end of the tunnel.
Mike, thanks very much.
We've got the headlines coming up in just